keep up the great work.
Well, Daryl, I can answer that for you. I have a bachelor's degree in computer/network administration, but to be quite honest, it didn't really do much for me in the computer. It didn't do much for me at all, honestly. But in the computer repair field, kind of have to learn, not be willing to just try things is the most what I can tell anybody starting out. You have to get a couple computers. I don't know, go on eBay, ask friends. I mean, just try things. I mean, try anything. You have to, like when I did that unattended Windows, like I was saying earlier, I mean, it took me probably, and this was when I first started with XP, with using CDs, and I didn't use RW. So, I mean, I probably went through 150 CDs before I got it right.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to be willing to take that chance to try things and, try different things, and you're going to mess up. I mean, it's just inevitable. I think learning that makes it stronger, makes everything work better.
Yeah. I mean, you learn a ton just by doing it. I think, Daryl, I don't know if you know, I don't have any certs. I went to college originally for computer engineering, switched over, I think, to electrical engineering, then switched over to what was called commerce and engineering, which is like half business, half engineering, then just went to business, then dropped out. But, so I didn't get any degree, but I have an inclination towards computers. And I think if you want to be a tech, you should have that. You should like and be able to kind of know how computers think. And then it's just, I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's just lesson after lesson after lesson of pure experience will get you there. And Google is your friend in this case, and actually Podnutz is too, but Google, whenever I had a problem, I would Google exact error messages that I had. I don't care how long they were. I would just Google them, throw them in Google. That's how you find the answers. You just work at it. You just keep doing it over and over and over again. You'll get a billion different problems, different scenarios, and you'll actually start to learn how computers think. I know it sounds kind of creepy or whatever, but I was so in tune after a certain amount of time of working with machines that I could kind of figure them out, and you get this intuition starts to kick in after you do enough computers. And once you hit that point, you're in good shape, but that's mainly just experience. You just got to keep working on them. And like I said before a billion times, the best way to learn how to do something is start a business doing it because you are forced to learn it, and you learn fast. It works out really well.
Oh, definitely. And you have to, I mean, one thing too, I mean, people say all the time, but you have to really like what you're doing too. I think if you don't like it, then it's not going to be, you're not going to have fun at it. I mean, every day, I mean, I'm always on the computer messing, always building new computers for myself and, buying computers, doing this. You have to enjoy it. That's key too, I think. Oh yeah.
Well, if you don't like it, then you're not going to have that drive to learn more about it. You're just not. And then you're in trouble because you will fall behind. And then you might turn into a tech that just wants to make money. And then you're going to start ripping people off, and then you're just going to go down a downward spiral. So, yeah.
Definitely.
I think you pretty much nailed it. You got to like it. It's pretty important. Awesome. All right, Corey.
All right.
Do you have anything else before we end off?
No, I think we're good. If you think it's all right,
It's totally all right, man. I'm serious. This is perfectly fine. It's great. Tell us any last comments and where people can find you if they want to contact you. And
you can find me at PORTCOREY on Twitter. That's Port Corey on Twitter. My email is coreytk@gmail.com. And I guess that's my website, but we'll just leave that because I don't really use it. So,
what does TK stand for again at the end of Corey?
Oh, Thomas Knapp, my middle and last name.
Gotcha. Cool, man. It was fun having you on.
Yep. Thanks. I always love coming on.
Yeah, and if you guys notice how good Corey sounds, it is because he has been listening to The Art of Podcasting and he purchased the correct equipment for the job. No, yes. I'm just giving myself too much credit. No, he's using good equipment, but you said you've been listening to that show.
Oh, I do. It's one of my favorite podcasts. I love it. Like I said, I go on to the live stream and the next day and I'll listen to it before he releases it. He probably would.
I know. This is over at elementop.com. Mark Cockrell does a really good job. He's the main host, and he does all the work. I just show up and get to talk for once, so it's pretty fun. Awesome. That was a good episode. Thank you very much, Corey. Thanks everybody for tuning in, for downloading, however you're getting the information. And that's going to be it for Podnutz Daily for today. See you next time.